Look, Usagi, I'm Princess Peach. Oh. Hello everyone and welcome in. Today we are doing a special doll review, and this doll review is going to be another custom doll. And it is going to be Princess Peach as Cowgirl Peach from the game Princess Peach Showtime. And if you don't know or aren't familiar about Princess Peach Showtime, I did play that game earlier this year on my channel, and I really enjoyed it. I know there were mixed reviews on it, but I personally enjoyed it, and Princess Peach, I just love her character, and I just had so much fun playing through the levels. And just to give you a little bit of insight on what it is about, you play as Princess Peach, and she is trying to save the theater from Grape, which is, I guess, like this witchy sorcery person who is taking over the theater and basically trying to make it her own, I guess. And I guess Peach is going to save it, and Peach goes through these different levels where she gets unique abilities from her companion, which is like a star named Stella, and she transforms you into the theme of that level. So this one is, of course, Cowgirl Peach, and since I'm in Texas, I was like, well, I'm from Texas, so let me get this one made, and this would definitely represent the channel. And then also, we're in the spooky season, so I thought it would be kind of like a good review to put out there during this time, because it's like Peach dressing up in her outfits and kind of like a Halloween theme vibe. But I also want to mention that the creator of this doll is Manuel Maya? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's so hard, but I'll go ahead. It's hard for me to pronounce, but I'll go ahead and link you down below, and I'll post their Instagram photo here as well if you want to go check them out and follow them. I'm sure they would greatly appreciate your support as well. And let's go ahead and go into the doll room so we can get a closer look at this doll. But before I do, I don't want to forget to thank all of my current subscribers who have tuned into my channel. Thank you for your support, and if you are new to my channel and you like my content, whether it be the gameplays or the doll reviews, go ahead and subscribe. And if you are here for the vibes or just here in general, hit that like button. It really helps out my channel. And if you aren't familiar with Princess Peach Showtime, go ahead and go back to my previous gameplay and check it out. I think you'll enjoy it if you are a Princess Peach fan. Now let's go to my doll room so we can take a closer look at this doll. As always, we are in the doll room to take closer looks at the dolls that I review with y'all. But before I get into the doll, I do want to take a moment to state that the creator used a Draculaura G3 body as their base to go ahead and do this custom. Now this review will be a little bit faster and shorter than most of my reviews, just because there's not a box with it, and there's not a whole lot that I'm gonna take off for this review to show y'all, but let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna start with the shoes. With the shoes, I believe these shoes were 3D printed. I'm not too sure. I didn't get a whole lot of information, but they are a kind of ankle high, a little bit higher than the ankle boots. I believe with the actual Princess Peach, she had higher boots in the game, but to me, it's fine because it's covered with the chaps. They are hand painted with the darker brown and lighter brown for the sole, and then we have the call out for the silver buckle that is on this boot as well. And I do love the little ruffles and ridges within these boots. It's a really great touch as well, because when you see these kind of boots in real life, they kind of have that kind of vibe. So I do like that detail here. Now looking at the chaps. The chaps, we're actually gonna look at the whole bottom piece itself. So the chaps, the jeans, the belt buckle, and the belt itself are actually one piece. But the chaps are like a pleathery kind of fabric feel here, and the creator did sew and stitch it together. As we take a look at the back, you can see that these chaps are looped in there with the belt, and then the back is like a little button clasp, so you can take it off. The bottoms itself, and they are a separate piece from the top. We also see that the belt is stitched in, and then the belt buckle is there as well. The fabric I absolutely love because it does give that kind of jean fabric here. It doesn't really feel jeany, but I love the aesthetic and look that the fabric used here gives it that kind of vibe. Now moving up to the top piece is a separate piece, and it is that same kind of blue material giving that jean aesthetic vibe here. And then we have the kind of accessories built into this with the jewels or the gems in the middle, giving that flashy Princess Peach vibe. And then we have that pleather vest as well that you would see cowboys, cowgirls wear, and matching the aesthetic to Princess Peach in the game. Now the shoulders are also stitched in with a folded cuff, and I really like that detail too. The creator didn't just leave it as a stitched kind of t-shirt feel. They rolled it up, giving that vibe of it having that extra layer and being like a jean kind of fabric there too. I love that the creator included the handkerchief for the neck, but in the Princess Peach game, Peach's amulet is somehow implemented into all of her outfits, and I love that the creator caught this and added into the handkerchief, because in the game, Peach does have her blue amulet gem piece on her handkerchief. Moving on to the glove aspect of this doll, the hands are painted. They aren't a separate glove piece, which I'm not mad about. I don't plan on removing anything from this doll, so I do not mind that the creator painted the hands, and then the rest of the kind of forearm has that pleather fabric to make it look like a one-piece glove. Moving up to the face, I love this face. The creator did a great job. I don't know how people can do this amazing face print, but it is so good. We kind of get the anime-like eyes, we get the gradients, we get the lip perched, kind of pierced lip there. It's really, really good, and I'm speechless with the face paint that they did. Now looking at the earrings, the creator also included earrings with the hoops there, which also match in with the bottom part of the boot, giving Peach a silver hoop earring in both ears. Now making our way up to Peach's hair, we get the signature Peach bangs. We have a lighter yellow color here. I think the hair was a different kind of color in the game, a little bit darker, but I don't mind that at all. The hair is pulled back into a ponytail, just like how Peach did. The back isn't as game correct as it should be, but Peach's hair is kind of hard, and I wouldn't want this doll to have all these gel stuff, so I'm not mad that the creator left it like this, and the hat really does overall tie it in anyways, so I like it. And I don't like a whole lot of product in my doll's hair either way, so I do like that the creator left the ponytail part of the hair untouched. Looking at the accessories, we'll start with the hat. The hat, I believe, is a 3D printed hat, and I love that they did this paint job with the distressing, kind of giving that Midwestern cowboy. And look at all that detail within the border of the hats, the gradients there, the horns for the bull that were in the game. It's just a really nice touch. It's very hefty as well, and it just goes onto her head. And I do have to be a little bit careful because it can slip off and fall off just because of how like smooth it is, but I love the hat. It's probably my favorite of this doll. Now the creator also included a lasso for me, and it's just a shiny gold rope rope thing for a lasso, and I really love that they included this, especially with Princess Peach, because she did use a lasso as her weapon in that level. Now, that is essentially all of this Princess Peach Showtime Cowgirl theme. For this doll, I would give this doll a, you know what, the customs are so hard to do. So I would be doing a disservice if I gave anything other than a 10 out of 10. So I'm gonna give this doll a 20 out of 10 just because I absolutely appreciate the work that these creators who do these custom dolls put into the dolls, and they do everything from scratch. Like even the 3D printing, getting it the right size, sewing, the face print, you know, everything. It's just, I applaud those who do customs. So I love everything about this doll. I wouldn't really change anything because this is a display piece for me, just like most of my dolls. And that's pretty much the gist of it. Let's go ahead and go back to my computer room so we can close out this video. And that was my review on the custom Princess Peach Cowgirl from the Princess Peach Showtime game made by Manuel Naya. Once again, I hope I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm not. But let me know your thoughts on this custom. Also, let me know which Princess Peach you would like to see me possibly get customized next. I am thinking of Patisserie Peach or the Sword Fighter Peach. I just love those two aesthetically. And then I just loved all the Peach costumes in the game. So I really don't know, but I think Patisserie Peach is probably the next one I would probably do once I have the funds, because all these dolls coming out, oh my goodness. But thank y'all for coming in. Go support the creator who made this doll. Thank you once again for coming in. And as always, I hope you have a great day, a great night, wherever you're at today. And remember to stay kind to yourself. Simply Rye.